Yeah, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. This is Quake, on the running on the Atari VCS, and this is the PC version. Now I know it's kind of hard to see. The Quake is a sort of game that's best played at night. But just demonstrating what the Atari VCS can do, and going to full speed, 60 frames per second, and I'm playing the game with the mouse and keyboard. So just to give you an idea, this is a web version of Quake, and it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. This is way better than when we first started playing Quake back in the 90s. It didn't look anywhere near as good as this, and it didn't run as good as this either, And the name of the site that I'm playing this game is called Play Mini Games, and it's pretty cool, it has Quake 1, 2 and 3, personally, I always preferred Quake. I just thought it was a better game, because Quake was more like Doom, whereas Quake 2, they focus on the stroke, which are cyborgs, which is good as well, but Quake was, the first Quake was always my favourite, and this is brilliant, Now, in my opinion, the Quake Remastered came out for the Switch, Xbox Series X and PS5, And why that's awesome, and I just prefer this version. It just runs better, looks better, in my opinion, playing it with a keyboard and mouse. See, back in the day, I was one of those people that said playing games on a controller, especially when it comes to first-person shooters, is the way to go. And now back in the day, I never had a PC. I never played Quake, but I first played Quake on the Sega Saturn with a controller. I thought that was brilliant, When I was saying, a keyboard and mouse just isn't as good. Boy, am I wrong, playing Quake with a keyboard and mouse is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. And it's awesome on the Atari VCS, And I didn't upgrade my VCS or anything like this, so you don't have to do it, if you want to play games, like this. And pretty cool. And the soundtrack is awesome as well, I believe it's done by 9 Inch Nails, And the nail gun and the super nail gun are awesome weapons in this game, Yeah. Yeah. Golly, brilliant game. Brilliant. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, a Quake remastered on the Switch and everything is awesome as well. But I just prefer this for some reason, I mean, I just do. Yeah, cool. Now, the only Quake game that isn't available for some reason is Quake 4. I don't know why that isn't available. Is it some rights issue or something? I don't know. But because I actually like Quake 4. Came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3, but for whatever reason, they just ignore it. Well, the Quake 2 was when they started off with the stroke, cyborgs and stuff like that, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I just always prefer the original Quake, because I thought it was just more like Doom, there's all these secrets and stuff like that, and just looks and runs awesome, Shit. Just getting killed by a dart there, folks. So awesome stuff. Yeah, so like play mini games, all one word on Chrome. So if you just go to Chrome on your Atari VCS, type it in, and you see there's a whole bunch of games, Unreal Tournaments, you name it. Sonic the Hedgehog, Tekken 3, loads of games. But Quake 1, 2, and 3 are on there, and they all run brilliantly, you know. For some reason, Quake 4 is absent, I don't know why. Um, and Quake Wars Enemy Territory is not there either, which I never actually played that game, and I don't know if it's any good or not, but the fact that it's not there, I don't know, like, you know. So, yeah, so Quake, you know, brilliant, you know. And the Atari VCS is awesome, and it's more than capable of playing awesome games, as you can all see. It's the nail gun, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, my advice is get yourselves a wireless keyboard and mouse, and enjoy all the games that you can play on your Atari VCS. I mean, you know, like I said, this is like a web version of the original, you know, and it's pretty damn good, like, you know. Like, uh, brilliant stuff, you know, brilliant game, you know. So we love my Atari VCS, you know. We can play Grab Atari Recharge, Centipede Recharge, then we can go into Chrome and play Quake, Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever I want to do, like, you know. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, and like Quake was groundbreaking in its day, you know. 3D polygon enemies, 3D environments. Gone are 2D sprites. It's a new way of first person shooter, 3D graphics, and everything was just brilliantly, you know. The only trade off was back in the day, you had to have a decent or powerful PC to enjoy it. But like, I'm not picky. Once a game is fun to play, we can get past bad graphics and um, bad frame rates. But that's me, like, you know. But it didn't halt Quake's success. It went on to be a brilliant game. Still is a brilliant game. It's iconic, you know, and brilliant stuff. Then Quake 2 came out a year later and was did even better, I believe, you know. And I think Quake started a whole online multiplayer for first person shooters, you know, in a big way, like, you know. So, in my opinion, if it wasn't for Quake, we'd have no Call of Duty, Team Deathmatch, or Battlefield or anything like that, in my opinion. So that's Quake, you know. The I'm just going to go back to the main screen. So to play mini games, it's pretty cool, and you know we really recommend people checking it out. Like, it's free, and you know, just enjoy all the stuff that your Atari VCS has to offer. Like, you know. So I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye bye.